Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, diabetes is a serious condition that affects young people here in our area, and there's an organization that's really helping those folks out, and then you can help them out at the Walk to Cure Diabetes being put on by the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Here to tell us all about it is Abby Hamilton. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, glad to do it. Such great and important work that you're doing here in the community, but
Yes.
I think people may not realize, how many people just right here in the greater Baton Rouge area could be affected by this.
Well, there are many. 30,000 people, adults and children, are diagnosed with type 1 diabetes every year. Total with type 1 and type 2 annually diagnosed are 26 million people.
Wow.
So our organization focuses on research to find a cure for type 1, which is an autoimmune disease, and there is no cure.
Obviously, no time better than the present to keep that effort moving on. I know that the Walk to Cure Diabetes is an event with a great history here in the Baton Rouge area.
Absolutely.
And it's coming up both here and in Lafayette, right?
Correct. Lafayette it's actually in Youngsville, and that will be October 25th at Sugar Mill Pond. And Baton Rouge, it's November 1st at the LSU Old Front 9.
So that's really an opportunity for folks to get out and have a really good time, right? And it's definitely for a good cause. I mean, tell the folks what they can expect at the walk.
At the Baton Rouge Walk, we're going to have live music. We have food from Piccadilly, Chick-fil-A, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola serves up the beverages. We have an awesome DJ. We just have lots of crafts and jumpies for the kids. And we have a lot of information so that people can find out more about type 1 diabetes. So it's a day of celebration for year-round fundraising, but it's also a day of awareness for us.
Absolutely. Having taken part in that event in the past, I know it's always, a great time in the morning out there at LSU, and it's something that I've brought my kids to, and it's definitely something for the whole family to get involved into, right?
Absolutely. It is a family event, and we encourage people to go online and register, and if you don't have time to register before, show up and come to the registration table. We'll certainly be happy to have you.
Absolutely. So I know that you do a lot in terms of education and outreach, but mentoring is something that you do too as well, right?
Yes, we have a terrific outreach and mentor group. They help train people throughout the state to mentor new families diagnosed and living with type 1 diabetes. And it's really important and it's crucial. Our local office, we have a staff of 4. And so we're very volunteer based, and we always welcome volunteers to help us out with the events like the Walk to Cure or our annual Spring Gala, or if they're just interested in finding out more about the organization and sharing their time with another family that may need some help.
It's really so important for people who are kind of coming in on the front end of this to have that support, right? And have someone that has some experience with that to sort of show them the ropes and how to handle juvenile diabetes, right?
Absolutely. It's very devastating to a family to have a child diagnosed, and especially if they have no familiarity with the disease. I myself am a type 1, however, I was diagnosed when I was 30. So I could sort of handle the information thrown at you,
Sure.
So with the children, it's really important. The parents, of course, are overwhelmed, and it's nice to have a peer-to-peer conversation and just say, what works for me, what doesn't work,
Definitely.
those kind of suggestions.
So if I'm someone who's watching this now and I'm feeling moved to maybe take part, volunteer, what do I need to do for that?
If you want to volunteer, then call the office. 932-9511, or go to our website. We have online volunteer applications and information.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on, telling us all about it. We look forward to the walk, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out what's new at the Baton Rouge Ballet Theater. Don't miss it.